Okay, are we on? Welcome to my new thing. I don't know what this is called. For now, I'll call it Idiot Summarizes. I am going to be summarizing Deadpool and Wolverine. I just went and saw it with my dad. I thought it was a very good movie. I'm going to be doing my best to recap it to the best of my knowledge I just watched it right now. And that's all I'm using. I'm not looking anything up. I'm not going to read the Wikipedia for you. I'm going to do my best to recall it from my brain. So let's just get started. The movie starts with Deadpool narrating about how you've seen the title and how are we going to bring back Wolverine after such a great ending without desecrating his name. And he replies with, "We're not." It's him digging up Logan's corpse to find out that he is actually dead when the TVA go to stop him. And there's an amazing dance scene where he kills everybody by desecrating Logan's corpse, humps the camera a few times. It's a very beautiful scene. The movie rewinds to show that Wade Wilson has been living a regular, normal life. Normal, with his toupee and his weird skin. But he's taken home to a surprise birthday party with all of his friends. He loves that. His friends are his whole world until he gets a knock on the door and it's the TVA once again. And apparently he's very special and he doesn't know why. So he's Marvel Jesus. And, it makes sense. Thor's holding him and crying for some reason. It's never explained why. Mr. Paradox, the crazy time guy who's originally the one who hires him, says he's going to destroy his universe. But he doesn't want that to happen because he likes his friends. So he goes to find a Wolverine that can help him. And he comes across the Wolverine that's the most drunk, the worst Wolverine, the one who let all the X-Men down, the one who let them all die. It's that guy. They don't get along at all. He brings Wolverine to Mr. Paradox and he says, "You know what? This guy's not going to work." And he sends them both to the Void. The Void is where all the Marvel forgotten characters go. So they find Chris Evans. What's the fire guy called again? I'm just going to call him Fire Guy. Guard that Chris Evans, that guy. Captain America. I know him for Guard that more. But he is killed, unfortunately. He gets turned into a meat puddle by gender bent Charles Xavier, Cassandra Nova. I think she might be a comic book character. I'm not sure. And I want to put this as a disclaimer to any comic book nerds. I know nothing about comics. I watched the Marvel movies when I was like 10 years old, and that's like the extent of my knowledge. Cassandra Nova, leader of the Void, basically. She's the most powerful, controls the most people. She's going to feed them to Eliath, which is apparently the giant demon that feeds on the characters in the Void. They escape somehow. They come across a diner and find food. Wade Wilson eats Spam. I love Spam, so shout out to him. They come across a guy named Nicepool, where they meet Dogpool, who is dog Deadpool, and Nicepool, who is Ryan Reynolds with long hair. And he lets them borrow his Honda Odyssey, and they drive through the Void in the Honda Odyssey until Deadpool lets it slip that he can't help Wolverine get his universe back and fix it. So they have a giant fight scene inside a Honda Odyssey. And they're discovered by forgotten characters, Gambit, Elektra, X-23, Laura from the Logan movies, and Blade. They got Wesley Snipes to reprise his role for Blade, and that is amazing. That was my favorite part of the movie. They go back to fight Cassandra. There's a big fight scene with them. Wolverine tricks Cassandra into going into his head to get Deadpool to catch her with Juggernaut's helmet, which cancels out her powers. And they have the choice between either killing her or having her send them back to their reality. She ends up sending them back to their reality, but with a twist. She wants to come into their reality and destroy it and destroy every universe. So everywhere is the void. So she becomes the big bad. They have to stop her. Only one person can sacrifice themselves by getting atomized and destroying the Time Ripper that destroys all of the realities. Originally, Wolverine is going to sacrifice himself, and then Deadpool hits him with a fire hydrant, and he goes in there to do it himself. But Wolverine comes in because without Wolverine, it couldn't stop him. Or they couldn't stop the Time Ripper. Wolverine goes and he helps him, and they successfully stop the Time Ripper, killing Cassandra, showing Mr. Paradox, his boss, that he had a Time Ripper illegally, so he gets arrested. They both survived. Neither of them got atomized because they're both strong enough and they did it together, which, Deadpool and Wolverine. They fight 100 Deadpools. One of them is a samurai. One of them is Wild West Deadpool. One of them's a flying head. They don't have to worry about the 100 Deadpools because Peter shows up, and every Deadpool has a Peter. Moral of this story, Deadpool has a giant speech about how multiverse stories suck, and they have a big dinner, a big family birthday dinner, some shit. And all around, it is just a great movie that I genuinely I can't bring up words to describe it because I'm not very good at talking to the camera. This is my first webcam video, so I don't really know what to do with my hands. So they're kind of just flailing around. But I think you should go see Deadpool. It's a very good movie. And then make your own video on it because I'm not good at this. So thank you for watching and goodbye.